Hey folks, Grego here with another snack food quickie. Today I was watching one of my favorite YouTube channels that I just found here recently with DJ Glowing Ice at Industrial Industries World Radio. And he mentioned something about the dates on snack foods. And I can relate to that because if you're a foodie, it's really easy to find a snack food on a store shelf and go, oh, I've got to try that, especially if you like making reviews of unusual snack foods. And it made me start thinking about the dates because I too do have a little bit of a backlog of interesting snack foods that I would like to review, including this right here, uh, Cheetos Funtastix Ranch. Now, I had purchased these in a vending machine in Sacramento, California. It was the only place that I had ever seen them available. And I thought, well, these probably won't be around long, so let's pick it up. And then I lost them. I could not find these at all. And just today it occurred to me that maybe I never brought them in from the car. So you see where this is going. These were in the trunk of my car for about a month, and sure enough, they are expired. They expired April 8th of 2025. But that's okay. This is close enough. That was only a few weeks ago. So, the lesson to be learned here, if you're looking for your long lost snack that you know you bought, check the trunk of your car. And I think in England they call that the boot or something like that. Now, what's interesting to me about these is that these, yes, I'm still playing around with StreamYard settings. That's another reason I'm doing so many of these videos. I'm trying to learn StreamYard better. These right here, if you look down at the bottom, it says that they are baked corn and potato snacks. Now, it's my understanding that Cheetos are primarily, if not only, corn and cornmeal based. And I have been interested in potato snacks where I did a number of reviews of potato snacks a couple of months ago in Japan, where to me it looks like potato sticks are just as popular, if not more popular, in Japan as potato chips. And here's a variety of Calbee, Jagariko, potato sticks, which are very popular. We were actually in Japan the year that those were released. They were brand new, and not only did they survive, they thrived. There was some point when the demand was so heavy for these in Japan that they were just sold out everywhere. And then I also reviewed these right here, which are called Morinaga Potlong. And that is a large original potato stick. I do believe it's the original in Japan, circa late 1970s. So that brings the question, has Frito-Lay made ranch Cheetos before? Apparently they have. Now, technically, these are not Cheetos. You'll see at the top it says Chester's brand, which is also by Frito-Lay, who makes Cheetos brand cheese puffs based on corn. Now, these also say that they're corn snacks, but they're also fry shaped. So that would be probably the closest to what these are. But these look to be more of a stick, such as in Japan, where they can be very crunchy. In fact, the Japanese ones, not Frito-Lay, of course, the Japanese branded potato sticks can almost shatter in your mouth. And then, of course, we had Cheetos Stars Summertime Ranch. Those have been out several times, but I do not recall ever seeing those on a store shelf. So let's go ahead and see what these Cheetos taste like. The ingredients, it's a really long list. I'm not going to list the ingredients from these. They're basically typical of Cheetos. Yes, they do contain monosodium glutamate, which I have no problem with. I actually like seeing that on the package. And then they also contain artificial colors such as blue number 1, red number 40, and yellow number 5. And I saw something in media today where the United States, I believe, is going to or has said that artificial food coloring in the United States is going to be banned. I don't know what to think about that. And I don't get into politics on here if I can avoid it. But one thing I wish that they would ban is high fructose corn syrup. And that's for a personal reason because I just don't like it. I think it tastes sticky. I'm not saying anything about the health values of it. I just wish we were given a choice. And there was a time when Coca-Cola would offer consumers a premium product that had sugar instead of corn syrup. But now you have to find the packages from Mexico. Okay. Okay, that has a really good ranch forward aroma. Here's what's in the bag. Now, visually, these do look like Japanese potato sticks to me. The ranch is I'll say artificial ranch. Is it artificial? Probably. No, it's not fair to assume that without reading all of the ingredients. It does say that it has a small amount of buttermilk, less than 2%, onion powder, garlic powder, spices, which I wish they wouldn't use spices because that's too broad open of a term, and I would like to know what those spices are. So let's give these a shot right here. Excellent. I do like these. I've never tasted Cheeto like this before. In fact, there are some YouTube videos where people have made their own ranch Cheetos at home. So apparently there's a following for this flavor. That's nice. This is a really small package. It's 0.9 ounces. Oh, come on, Frito-Lay. Why couldn't we get a whole ounce? And I think these were $1.50 or something. Where if you do the math, it makes these just about the same price or more expensive than smoked salmon. Think about that. All right, and here's the other thing. This is a St. James organic black tea. This is blood orange and hibiscus flavored. When I saw the 0 sugar on there, I was like, okay, now I'm curious because I don't like sugar in tea. And being pre-diabetic, I'm not really supposed to be eating a large amount of sugar. Now, a viewer corrected me. I have mentioned this tea several times. This is a tea that I've been drinking on the variety show Spill the Geek Tea, where I'm a co-host, and I was complaining that I didn't know where it was made. And here's why. It says on the back, or actually on the side, this says distributed by St. James Brands, Boca Raton, Florida. Certified organic by the OCIA. What is the OCIA? The Organic Central Intelligence Agency? But you know, I questioned this because a lot of the times you'll see foods in America where they want to hide where it came from. They'll just put distributed by. And in many cases, distributed by has nothing to do with where the product came from. So I was saying that I wish people could figure out where this came from and let me know. And guess what? Somebody did. Thank you. That was Angela in Dallas. Angela in Dallas, Texas. I had put this QR code on the screen, which I had followed and said, can anybody go try to find out where this is from? And she did. It was right before my very eyes, and I didn't see it. Now, if you go to their website, this company does have an excellent looking website. It's at stjamesicedtea.com. And you can see a happy consumer biting into what appears to be a blood orange right here on the main screen. They list all of their flavors, including this one, which I'm enjoying right now. blood orange and hibiscus. It's actually sold out on their website. And then red raspberry, which is another one I have tasted and have more of and do like. It is also sold out. Now, what I find interesting about the product package images on this site right here is that it shows what appears to be an aluminum can, and when I see that, that immediately gets my attention because personally I'm concerned about how many microplastics I'm consuming. And if you take Japan, for example, when in Japan, I probably drink more tea than water. I'll drink 5, half a dozen, 10 bottles of tea per day when I'm in Japan, and it's because I love the quality of the tea there. There's vending machines everywhere, and there's so many different flavors. And then in the grocery stores, just entire aisles of bottled tea, and most of the time it's all in plastic. And I've wondered, just how many microplastics I'm consuming by drinking things uh, in plastic. Not going into recycling or saving the earth or anything like that in this video. But when I can see something available in an aluminum can, which is very easily recyclable, fully recyclable in the U.S., I would look at that product quicker than what I would a plastic bottle. Now, what their website is not showing is this particular package, which is in a paper container. Unless, I guess it's possible, the inside of this might have plastic coating. I don't know because I can't see. The cap's certainly plastic, but I can't see in there, and I'm not going to cut this thing open just to see if it's lined with plastic. But this one here, let me give it a taste. But first, going back to the St. James Iced Tea.com, it does clearly say on there where this tea is made. It says that it is imported from India and that the tea is made in the United States. It's all under there. It's underneath right there. Where is St. James made? It's underneath their FAQ, which also stands for frequently asked questions, and I never saw that, but now we know, thanks to Angela in Dallas. So let me give this another taste. This to me, it's on par with some of the finest small packaged tea refreshers in Japan. In fact, if I were to taste this side by side with a Japanese tea, I wouldn't be able to tell if this was made in Florida from imported tea leaves. The ingredients on it are rather short. It's brewed black tea, organic brewed black tea concentrate, organic brewed hibiscus tea concentrate, organic orange extract, organic stevia leaf extract, and organic lemon juice concentrate. Wow, I didn't pick up on the lemon. I guess that blends in quite well with the citrus of an orange. Now, does this actually contain orange juice? Yeah, yes, it does. Okay. So this one right here, let's go back to the Cheetos and rate them. I'll give these, I'll just go 9, 10 out of these. These are just outstanding. 9 out of 10 on these. And with this tea being made in Florida, I'm going to go with a 10-10 on that. Why not? It was easy to assume that this tea was not made in the United States because it doesn't say that on the package. And I think that for consumers like me, what St. James Company should do right there where it says distributed by St. James Brands, Boca Raton, Florida, why not just put in bold, proudly made in Florida? Because if I had seen that, I would have bought this in a heartbeat. And the reason I bought these is they're usually 2 for $5. Uh, so $2.50 for one serving of tea, it's a bit steep. However, they were on sale, uh, even cheaper than that, and a whole bunch of the bottles had $1 off coupons on each one. So I ended up cleaning off the shelf of all of them that had the coupons, which brought this down to about 75 cents, which I can probably not expect it to consistently be found that cheap, but I'm glad that I got these when I did. So if you enjoy snack food tasting videos, be sure to go over to two of my favorite channels. Tasty Cake by Reverend Amagon. That channel right there is what actually inspired me to start doing food tasting videos. And Reverend Amagon is also the founder and host of a wonderful variety program called Spill the Geek Tea, which you will find me on often. And then, of course, here's a new one that I've just started watching. This thing right here, this channel is just crazy fun. This is DJ Glowing Ice in St. Louis, and his channel has a variety of really fun stuff on it, including a lot of crazy food tasting. So if you check the links below, you're going to find a link to both Tasty Cake's channel and also Industrial Industries World Radio. Yeah, that's a mouthful. That's DJ Glowing Ice's channel, Industrial Industries World Radio. Check the links below. Check out both of those channels if you enjoy snack food videos. And if you enjoy snack food videos, get on YouTube and make some yourself. It's really fun. So, good night, and as always, peace out from California and enjoy your